Welcome along to today's episode. We are going to be changing the way we stream. We've streamed all the way up to now with a phone's point at the camera. It's time to upgrade it. We got a massive delivery through and now we are going to get it set up. So watch me try to work out how all this works. What we're going to do is we're going to go and get the laptop set up, mic, capture card, all that to try and get the streams working through OBS, through TikTok Studio. Obviously we only do a TikTok live, at the minute. So we're going to try and move on to Twitch as well. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so we've got the laptop set up and what we'll try and do now with no hitches, nothing's going to go wrong. Let's see if we can get our Elgato working. Right, so we've downloaded Elgato's capture. Had to turn off a couple of settings, HDCP I think it is. Turn that off before you put your HDMI leads in. And look, pretty smooth sailing so far, fingers crossed, it stays like this. And we've got the PS2 working as well. It's an OSSC that I use, which is an upscaler, which means it's HDMI. I didn't know I'd have to mess around with any settings, but it's just worked straight away. So that means my Mega Drive and other consoles that go through my OSSC should work again. Things are going too smooth. So we got footage coming from the Elgato to there, seems to be working through OBS as well. So what we need to do is, I've got a bit of a mess in this room. Now this I used to use to dress the scene when I was just using my phone to make my stream look a little bit better. Had old games on, stuff like that, so they had to be at that height. I don't need that anymore because we're going to be having a camera on me. We might have some stuff in the background, but we don't need this in front of there. So we can get rid of it. So if I go back, you can see it means the room is still a bit of a mess. Like I say, check me Retro Collections series, and you can see we are going to get shelving and stuff for these, but we haven't got that yet. But we're going to get this table and space down here moved out the way so we can get the stream set up. We need to do that before we set up down here. We have got the microphone, but obviously we want to get the sort of space where we're setting and the face cam set up once this is gone. So here we go, let's get the headset sorted. I do like these things now, you know, instructions. We've all used to have massive manuals. It's just some pictures. Absolutely sorted. There, I've read your manual. That's all good. Oh no, there is normal instructions. Well, now this is something I'm really excited about because my audio from my mic must be terrible on stream. No one ever says it is, but it must be just going through the phone, picking up the audio and everything like that. So having an actual mic. Oh, look at this. Sorry, I had to stop. Look how perfect does everything fit in. That's just. Oh, if your packaging isn't this level, don't come at me. Right, hopefully, plug, play, everything will work. Has so far. Time for things to go wrong. So as we can see, it is starting to look okay, and so far everything is working. However, this is where I think we're going to get issues. This is my missus's camera, Nikon D7500, if it'll focus there. This is only used for capture, okay? It means I've got a decent camera, really to start off with, without having to spend any money at all. However, this is what I think is going to be hard to set up. So, let's get it in and have a look. So we're starting to get there. It's starting to look a little bit, I wouldn't say professional, but I wouldn't say it like I've normally been doing. OBS is the issue that we're having now, just getting it to work and getting used to it. That's more of just a learning thing. Camera, we've went with the USB camera that I've got upstairs. Not a great one, but to start off with, we're fine. The big DSLR, it just, hi, that's me. The big DSLR, just, I realised I needed more things. I needed Cam Link, which is more money we spend a lot, so maybe in the future. Let's see how it goes. Streaming's going okay. I'm using TikTok Studio. I've heard that's the best way to get traffic through on a still growing channel, so I need that. I'm starting to play around now with this. Yes, we started to have a look at Twitch. Never streamed on here before, just having a few tests. We've got OBS, so getting it set up. Hello, that's me. See if we can multi-stream. I'm trying to run before I can walk. What I'm doing at the minute though, and this is a good one for you, have a look at everything that you do. And I'm looking at the minute, YouTube is my friend at how to add in all the chats into one. You'll find these things as you're going through streaming. Like I say, my first big tip is just do it. Just go and stream. These things, the problems and stuff that come through are there to overcome. If anything, you want to overcome them while you're a smaller streamer and you haven't got thousands of people watching you. Hopefully we will one day. Probably not. But yeah, you're going to hit hurdles. Don't let them get to you. Sometimes being streaming, think, oh, I wish I could have done this, couldn't do that. I want to do this. I've had some problems with Elgato and colouring. If you are using Elgato with a PS5 or anything else with HDR, turn the HDR off because OBS doesn't output it. Probably yet. I'm assuming it's going to update that. Makes the picture really dark. I've been streaming like that for a while, but now we've turned the HDR off and it's working. Update and let you know how it goes on Twitch if we can get it working, and then if we actually multi-stream, what happens there. So I've been set up streaming now on TikTok and Twitch through a laptop, capture card, stuff like that, for about a month or so now, and it is going really well. We're nearly at affiliate on Twitch, so drop me a follow over there if you don't already. And TikTok is going and going and going. We've hit about 9k now, and we're on our way to that 10k. It is a completely different type of streaming than just having your phone pointing at the screen. Obviously, there's a lot more things you can do when the production's up, the alerts and stuff like that, and the things that you can do to make it interactive are much better. However, keeping track of chat and other things like that is a little bit more difficult. We haven't got the big camera working yet. We're going to leave that for a little bit. We're just going to practice what we know first and then move on. But here's a big tip for you. If you are looking at streaming, before looking to get a new camera, look at lighting. Having really good lighting really affects the shots. You will see this shot here looks a lot better on my phone than some of the other shots I've done where I've had my phone in my hand and I haven't really set any lighting up. If you are just starting, I'd stick with one and just build on that, get used to your confidence, build up how you're using that before you add that second one in. And I just got to say sorry for the episode being a little bit disjointed. It is because it's over Christmas. I've got 2 kids at home. We've been trying to learn how to use something new and I keep forgetting to take footage, all that type of stuff. I will learn. I'm still new at this. Absolute noob. Do kids still say that now? I don't know. And as you can see behind me, there's been some changes. We have been making upgrades to the gaming room. So the next episode, we will look at all this behind me, getting set up, all that jazz, and we will also go over how that's going to help my stream. Well, how I think it's going to help my stream. And lastly, got to give a big shout out, a big thank you to all the Patreons that are helping make this possible. So the Patreon members there on screen, special thanks out to our honorary Mackhams, who are the Ugly Hair Monster 2. Those that are more than a Mackham and me, that's Vix G, Eamon, Divine Death, Dave Noodle, Chris Chedsey, and Collective Destruction. And a massive shout out to EW, Elena, thank you very much for a super donation to the channel. Thank you so much. That's it for the episode. Please drop a like, a share, a subscribe. Join the next episode where we'll be looking at the room being actually turned into a room, the shelving, all the collection going up, all the stuff behind me. We'll have a look at all of that. And if you don't already, drop me a follow on Twitch and TikTok. They are on the screen now. Take care and stay safe.